Sorry for keeping y'all waiting so long. It's been a weird day. God. Makeup took forever, and then getting dressed took forever, and... I know it's literally 6:30, holy shit. Ay. My hair's turned out so weird. You know, I started getting dressed and I was just gonna go for the uniform, but then I got all extra with it for some fucking reason. It's a weird day. Why is it so goddamn bright? Oh yeah, that's just the outfit George has had for the past week, but there's my girlfriend's favorite flannel on top because I need to fix it for her. Yeah. Hi. I dressed up very extra for some goddamn reason. My makeup took forever. We took a cry break for like 10 minutes. So thank you for your patience. Meh. Meh. Bring up chat. Oh yeah, but I feel like I'm looking good. Yeah, I just went a little all out on the fucking return to comfort zone, I guess. But yeah. I do really like this skirt. And we got the stripy socks. Yeah. I just need to paint my nails, honestly. Maybe that's what I'll do. Real quick. Might just paint my nails real quick. Maybe put on black lipstick. I'm not even fucking sure. Yeah. Yeah, let's paint my nails. Why not? We'll paint my nails real quick. My eyes hurt. But maybe I don't put on my glasses. Leave it off for now. Ugh. Be right back. I'm gonna get stuff for painting my nails. Real quick.
Saying that she never had a nigga like this. Shake it up, still the realest nigga in the mix. Why they always acting like a nigga ain't shit? Talk slick, then we empty out the clip. 6 figures for the whip, bitch. You ain't gon' tell me shit. Stuck to my body, I'm the dog, she the tick. I'm the god pussy, this ain't no motherfucking facade. My niggas comfy at the top, we ain't never took a loss. Demon girl slant, chain fangs, got an early fans. Fucking on a succubus, I feel like I'm devil man. Bloody when I'm up in there, harness with a pentagram. How you get a black hole independent, it was in the plan. She's fucked, yeah, same, that's my bitch. Corpse got it tatted in my skin. Autopilot with black matic with the tank. Got a sucking on my dick while we bump trips. Till you throw it back, then I blow it back. Drop it down low, let him know it's like that. Feel like I'm hexed, yeah, that bitch bad. Collar on her neck and her ass real fat. Tell her throw it back, then I blow it back. Drop it down low, let him know it's like that. Feel like I'm hexed, yeah, that bitch bad. Collar on her neck and her ass real fat, yeah.
Cast your heart to the floor, love. Feel the sting. Feel the weight of a love not strong enough. Your head's on fire. Your hands and feet come off the ground. Oh, sweet desire. When your mind's not strong enough. It's not that your head is gone. It's just that your heart is on fire. Fire. It's not that the beat is off. It's just that your heart is on fire. Clutch your hands to her body and feel the sting. I feel the shape of a love not strong enough. Your head's on fire. Your hands and feet come off the ground. Oh, sweet desire. When your mind's not strong enough. It's not that your head is gone. It's just that your heart is on fire. Fire. It's not that the beat is off. It's just that your heart is on fire. Fire. Let the wind blow. Float on, let the feelings grow higher.
Let me say hi's real quick. That's a good idea, huh? Hi Alice, hi Vi, hi Alexis, hi Kathy, hi Chris. Kathy, I'm glad you're suited. Hi Lyric, hi Raven. Whether or not Ellie plays Peak, yeah. It's been a rough day, so I'm thinking I might, just because that's been a good game for like calming down almost for me.
It's not that your head is gone. It's just that your heart is on fire. Fire.
Hi Annie. I have a really big crush on. Just do the whole "it's a date, I'm joking" unless thing to me after we plan to hang out later this week. I mean, sounds like you might have a date. Hi, Cowbear. Don't want to have been serious. Ask. Why is it not that simple? Elaborate for me. Hi, Bobby Cat. Thank you for still being here for us. Happy to help. Hey, Kira. Hey, Trees.
So like, I guess they call it the sophomore slump. Always crying and always drunk. A few dead, more gone, the rest well on their way.
I understand why teenage girls just on the phone do it. Yeah, right?
Everyone that I love is stuck because this, that, the other, and the state fucked up.
Your Gia blocked us. I'm glad you got a night out. Aw. Practicing liquid eyeliner because your looks challenging, but I'm having fun. I'm glad that you're having fun. Yeah. Keep in mind, if you're trying to recreate the way I do things, I don't use liquid eyeliner. I just use eyeshadow for everything. But obviously, keep it up. Don't just try to recreate my style. Use it as inspiration for yours, you know? But I'm assuming you're already doing that, in which case, why am I even saying that? I don't know. Where are my nail clippers? They were on the floor. I found them. Hi, Ilon Guak Jonathanson. You are the one laughing at one of your viewers whose child just died. I have literally no fucking clue what you're talking about. Honestly, I don't remember anything like that happening, but a lot of people come in here and there's a lot of trolls that I do laugh at. So if they were trolling, yeah, I was probably laughing at them. Oh, yeah. Come in here, be a troll, you get laughed at. That's just how it goes. If you want to bitch about it, then go complain to somebody else, not me. Especially not today. I'm just not in the mood for it. Banned. That's one person banned. YouTube is wild already. If somebody's kid died and their way of coping with that grief is to come in here and troll and make fun of trans people, that's their problem, not mine. And I'm sorry that they had to face the consequences of that, which is, you know, humiliation. Also, I literally have no fucking idea, like, what they're talking about. Literally, what the fuck? Does anybody else remember somebody ever coming in here being like, hey, my kid just died, and then me being like, ha, that's so funny. What? 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 Like, I feel like if that did happen, I wouldn't be laughing at them. I just know myself well enough for that. Like, the only thing that I can imagine is somebody came in here trolling. Don't take my K card. That's double transphobic of you, yeah. Like, I do not remember anybody ever mentioning, like, not just one specific person. I do not remember anybody ever coming in here talking about having a kid that died. I don't remember anybody ever saying that. Like, so I like, they probably have the fucking wrong channel or something. Like, honestly, I have no fucking idea what's going on. Wild accusations. Just like regular friends, so I don't know if he knows I'm trans. Okay, true. But also, I mean, there's nothing wrong with being like, you were joking, right? You were joking, right? Just being like, you know, you're joking, right? Was that a joke? Was that a joke, bro? I don't know. I guess I could see it being a bit more of a complicated situation, but you know, if the vibes are there, feel free to ask. Hi, Ramen Noodles. How goes things? They're going. They're going, that's for sure. Hi, Gux. Welcome in. Hi, unique girl. Back to alt girl, I see. I feel like this is a bit past alt, but yeah. I still can't believe I was just gonna like fucking do uniform, and now I'm not uniform. I was just gonna wear a bra and shorts. But, I don't know. That obviously didn't happen, then I just quickly threw in a bunch of other shit. "13 days old in December 2000. I'm sorry, Lauren. It's awful.
I'm just calling to say.
Also, if a troll came in here, talked about, like, their kid died, and, like, they started, like, saying some shit that's still, like, gonna get them banned, like, they're still getting banned. That's no excuse to be, like, a shitty person. Like, I literally can't remember anybody ever mentioning anything like that. I'm so confused. I have no idea what that's about. I'm, like, really trying, because, like, if I did do that, you know, that'd be pretty shitty of me. And I know that I wouldn't do that just cause. So, so I'm just like, I have no idea what the fuck is going on. Like, I have no idea what that accusation even was. And they don't have any other messages. That seems like the only time they've been in my stream. It's just not the day for this dude. Hi, Bailey. Just a social experiment? I swear it's gotta be. Like it's gotta be like a fucking, I don't know, attention-seeking thing. Or like some fucking gaslighting. I have no idea. Like, and it's like, okay, fucking show me a fucking clip or something. All my VODs are fucking uploaded to YouTube. So it's like, shit, it's not like you could at least come in with some fucking evidence if you're gonna drop that kind of fucking accusation. Wild. I feel like it's gotta be the thing of like, maybe like they were talking to another troll and they're like, yeah, dude, she like laughed at me and made fun of me after my kid just died, and like then that person like left out the fact that one, they never brought up that happened, and then two, that they were probably just trolling. Oh no. Hi, Nightingale. Sorry, I have mixed feelings about that. About what? I don't know. Your kid just died? Why are you the hell on Twitch for? That's the thing, is it wasn't even Twitch, it was probably YouTube. Fucking Wild West there. Forget YouTube chat exists until something on Hinge gets said. That tends to, like, be how it goes. Someone confusing me for someone else, probably. Yeah, that's like I literally can't think of, like, if I did do something like that and I was aware of it, I'd be over here like, okay, yeah, I did, that was pretty fucked up of me, but like, they still got banned because they were a troll. But like, I can't even do that, dude. Like, what am I supposed to fucking do? Not the day for this. It's not the day for, like, the fucking attention-seeking shit. I'm so sick of that. I'm so sick of people, like, coming in here and, like, lying about tragedies to get attention. I'm so goddamn sick of that. I'm so sick of that. It's happened, like, fucking 3 or 4 times now, and it's just like, damn, dude. Like, not even that hard to get attention from me. Like, it's really fucking easy. I talk to everybody in chat. Why do people feel the need to lie about shit to get attention? Like, is it ever the day for that? True. Yeah, true. But it's especially not the day for that today. I don't know why. I'm just having an episode, so. Hence why I'm a little dead inside, as I'm sure you can tell. And I apologize for that. There was like a part of me that was debating not streaming today because, like, I don't want to, like, give a bad stream, you know? But I decided to, like, try out streaming anyways. But I apologize that I'm a little bit dead inside. And I'm glad that, like, at least my outside aesthetic is kind of matching that today. So, there's that. But yeah, thank you for your patience, and do please be patient with me. Even when I'm dead inside, I'm still a badass. So, you know, at least there's that. Fucking, a nail just shot right up into my eye. That was pretty lame. I think I'm just gonna, like, chow on some espresso beans until I feel better. I feel like that's a good idea. My nails aren't even that long. Hard to, like, trim them. They're very short. I don't trust myself having long nails. Plus, I'm not trying to scratch my girlfriend. You look great, though. Thank you, Lyric. Oh, a little dead inside, yeah. It was when you said that you'd stay in uniform but got dressed. Say mixed feelings, because you look amazing in anything you wear, but you also look great in nothing. Those mixed feelings. Thank you. Thank you. You yell at me and vent? I don't like yelling at people. Like, I just went on a rant about this stuff. It doesn't, like, making other people feel bad does not make me feel better. Actually, I guess, you know, some people it does. Making certain specific types of people feel bad does make me feel a little bit better. Very slight bit, though. It's usually very small. I think painting my nails will make me feel better too. Painting my nails is always kind of therapeutic. Hi, Stephen Kursker. What is the first rule for dating a trans woman? Don't define her based on whether or not she's trans. I'd say that's a pretty good one. First rule, it's just like dating, like just you know, you're just dating another woman. There's you know, certain differences between dating a cis woman and a trans woman, but women all the same. So treat her as such. Don't fetishize her. Don't Don't, you know, what is it? Be a chaser. We'll give her head pats, yeah. Oh, actually, here's a good rule that I think a lot of trans women, like, actually don't experience this. This is, like, I think this is a common struggle when it comes to relationships with trans women, based off of what I've, like, heard. And this isn't something I've really experienced myself. At least I don't think so. But, just don't keep her a secret. There's a big one. Don't make it a big secret. It's nothing to be ashamed of. A lot of people act like dating a trans person is some, like, embarrassing thing. It's like, oh, well, I can't let my family find out because what will they think, you know? Like, they won't understand, they won't get it. Or oh, I hold on, like, I can't tell my friends because, like, what will they think? Oh, they won't understand. Blah, 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 blah. Shut up. Stop doing that shit. Okay? If you're not proud of who you're dating, don't date them. That goes for anybody, really, not just trans women. If you want to keep somebody a secret, don't date them. Don't out her? I mean, yeah, but, like, this is assuming that it's, like, an already out trans person. Oh wait, sorry, wait, I get what you mean. Yeah, don't go around talking about how she's trans, too. Don't tell people that she's trans unless, you know, you've already talked about that and she's cool with it. I have no idea how you sleep after eating those, Elliot. I have to try my last coffee of the day so that I can sleep at night because my brain is broken and I have ADHD. I think you need to apologize for that. You're not feeling the best. Not your fault. Anybody criticize you for that probably shouldn't be here. I'm not apologizing for not feeling my best necessarily. I'm apologizing for not feeling my best and letting it impact stream because it is going to have an effect on stream. I'm apologizing for having a subpar stream performance today. And I was walking, take out my own shirt. I was like, I feel so lame for doing this to myself. Yeah. Streamer, she got that dead inside Riz. Yeah, damn fucking right. Schadenfreude baddie. Yeah, that's me. You fucking know it. You better keep saying it. Love her for who she is, not what she is. That is such a good way of putting that, Bobby Cat. Thank you. Love her for who she is, not what she is. That's a great one. Make sure you do your impression of a cockatoo's mating dance. So my big friend, the instrument was making me start to cry over cute things. They go, woman, am I right? And that made me cry laughs before being funny. Yeah. Sorry, fuck 'em? What? Another reason I split with my ex is that she kept being like, what will I tell my family? I got real sick of it. Yeah. Stop fucking... I keep them a secret, but not for that reason. I want them to get to know me before introducing them to this function that is my friends and family. Well, yeah, but that's different. That's not keeping it a secret. That's just having fucking healthy boundaries for your relationship and wanting to, like, you know, actually be in a stable relationship before you start getting other people involved. And I realize that's kind of a weird way of putting it, as in, like, other people getting involved, but, like, when you, like, start to bring in family or, like, friend circles and shit like that, that does add complicating factors into your relationship. And it is a natural step that should be taken in a relationship. But obviously take it when you're ready. That's why there's the whole concept of being introduced to the parents, like, after your first date. That's weird. There's no these stream. There's only Elliot through thick and... Oh my god, thick and thin. Okay. Been crying so much lately. Me too, Elodie. Let's go. We're cry buddies. We're cry buddies. You get to be cry buddies with me. Not a lot of people get that. So, hey, I feel special. At least there's that. My nails are about as good as they'll get. Begin sobbing immediately? Yeah. I, like, literally, like, right after I started the stream, like, it was on the stream starting soon screen. Like, I literally just, like, fucking sat on the floor over there and cried, like, for, like, fucking a few minutes. It was my little cry break. This The tear streaks on my makeup were not here initially. These were supposed to be like just like fucking eyelashes basically, but then I was crying on the floor and then I was like, fuck it. If I'm gonna have tear streaks, I might as well make them good tear streaks. So then I just went and I put like extra eyeliner where the tear streaks were to like add to the goth look, you see. And so, yeah. And that's a story of how I was gonna dress in uniform and then ended up dressing goth and then crying, and then embracing the goth. Or wait, story of how I was gonna dress in uniform, started stream, started crying, and then went full goth. Yeah. But that's also why I didn't do lipstick, is because this was not planned. But yeah. Nails are being primed. May I ask a makeup question? Of course you can. Chocolate covered one's the best. What? Katana? What are you even talking about? Huh? Brian the best? Katana. Chocolate covered katana. I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about. Setting spray versus setting powder versus set and bake powder. I have know nothing about set and bake powder, so I can't tell you. Setting spray is what I use. I think that's what most people use because it's the easiest to apply. That's not a katana. That's a sword. The katana is right there behind George, though. Plus, chocolate covered. What? Anyways. The big problem with setting spray, and the reason why at least I would use setting powder, and I have thought about this. I do use setting powder when I put on lipstick. The big problem with setting spray is that it's liquid. It's wet. And one problem I've noticed in particular lately, while I've been playing around with like doing like illusory eyelashes, where like I basically use eyeshadow to make it look like I have eyelashes, that when I put on setting spray, the eyelashes on the top of my lid always smear on their own, like because they're just not like the skin up here is very fucking delicate, and you know like it moves around a lot. There's a lot of folds, you know, and so like. It would smear. So I've considered using makeup powder whenever I do that instead of setting spray, or setting powder instead of setting spray so that it doesn't smear. That's one example of why you would use setting powder. Is any time where, you know, your makeup getting wet would be a problem. So there's that. Just like because of potential smears. But setting spray is by far the easiest, especially for every day. So give you a tip for the first time forever? Shoot, give me. Now then, after you give me the tip, I'm gonna act like I already knew that, so that way I get the best. Glitter eyeshadow primer? Huh? What? I have no idea what that is. Turns out I have ABS. What? Get a black scrunchie. Because I'm about to paint my nails now, and I need my hair to not get in the way. Wow. There, one done. Auto brewery syndrome. I have no idea what that is. You'll have to tell me what that is. Also, the idea that people would be surprised about giving me makeup tips is like super weird to me because I'm still very new to makeup and barely know what I'm doing. Or at least maybe... I guess I'm not new anymore. It has been a couple years. Huh. That's a very weird feeling. Like, you produce your own booze? Interesting. Primer to prevent that. Okay, yeah, put it in Discord. Feel free to like DM it to me directly. That's more likely to get like more likely for me to remember it, honestly. Got an aura from Icky like a year ago. Holy shit, that was a year ago. Oh my god. Lauren, best way for bottom surgery, 0 depth or full depth? I couldn't tell you. It depends on what you're looking for. Do you want to have vaginal sex? Because if you don't, then 0 depth works for you. If you want to have vaginal sex, you're gonna need some depth. Like, I can't tell you which one's better. It really depends person to person. Some people don't want that. They just want the, what is it? Aesthetics. They want the labia, the rerouting of the urethra, the clitoris. They want that, but they don't actually care so much about the actual vagina. So for those people, 0 depth works best. Unless my left hand is really fucking annoying. Keep in mind that the, I'm happy to help Lauren, but also keep in mind that depending on what method of bottom surgery you're getting, the depth varies a lot. Penile inversion, the depth is often very similar to the length of your penis. So the larger the penis you have, the deeper the depth, and vice versa. That's one of the interesting things that I've had to consider when it comes to bottom surgery is I would need some pretty decent depth to engage with my partner in the way that I would want to. And that calls into question if I have enough to get to that length, or that depth.
Trying to be a daydream, I know I'm the type. It's
and Q-tips can't stop anymore. Happy Gray, thank you. But I'm glad that you like it when I tie my hair up. Let me see what I missed. What is this song? Assuming it was the song before this. This song is called Pride by the Family Crest. Also known as gut fermentation syndrome. It's a rare condition where the body produces alcohol internally through fermentation in the gut. This can lead to symptoms of alcohol intoxication with the consumption of alcohol. I actually have heard of that. That is fucking, that is very interesting. I kind of hope that you don't have that, because I've heard about that, because I've heard about people that have struggled a lot with that in their life. Hey, Ellie Dunn, huh? Oh, okay, yeah. Never mind. I just remembered, yeah. Hi, Ren. You got some shit for me? What shit you got for me? Loving the jewelry and hair, thank you. Same people who made her song. I think so, yeah. Hi, Bri. Handsome with the Epithy kind of trained, though. Kind of like the Dilator anyways is gonna have to do. Yeah, but there's limits. Like, it can stretch. Especially, like, with arousal, it'll stretch. Like, there'll be more flexibility to it. But there's still limits. Like, I think, like, what is it? Like, average vaginal depth for cis women is, like, 5 inches. Like, I think, like, actually, like, 6 inches. Like, and it can stretch a little bit past that, but, like, you know, your flesh can't stretch infinitely. Even if it can stretch a little bit, there's still a limit. Like, so yeah. Sounds like GF has the grandfather clock blessing. I've talked about it before. Yeah, she does. She's got a huge dick. It's awesome. My dream girl with all my favorite things that I like in a partner, and then also a giant dick. It's awesome. Also, hi, Happy Gray. Welcome to the cult, by the way. I saw that you followed a little bit before stream started today. Finished on the Discord that my coworker told me I didn't need a slice of chocolate cake. I told him if he told any other woman that, he'd be picking his teeth up off the floor as follow-up. Other women would be taking care of themselves, counting calories. Oh my fucking god. As fucking F. Want full depth and waiting for my callback to set up my consultation? Heck yeah. I say go for it then. Can you say the name one more time? This is Pride by the Family Crest. 3 to 5 inches? Yeah, that sounds about right. Yeah, that's another reason why big dicks are not that fucking popular. Big dicks are fetishized, you know, but like it's not really realistic. Not everybody wants a giant dick because most people literally cannot handle a giant dick. Like most people literally do not have the depth for it. Like, and obviously the depth varies between women, but even like what is it, like even like anal, like the depth like that people have like with anal varies. So like some people can't take as much with anal, some people can take more. There's like a lot of variation, and a lot of the time people with big dicks enjoy sex less because they don't get the wonderful feeling of being fully inside someone. And that is heaven right there. I don't know why I said that. I'm a little out of it, okay? I'm a little out of it. That was supposed to be a joke, but I feel like that just came off as like a creepy statement, but whatever. Hi Avery, welcome in. God's blessed me with that average dick. That's really good actually. I think like the most optimal dick size would be slightly above average. I think that's the most optimal dick size. Like the most universally what is it? The dick size that would have the most positive reviews, I think, is slightly above average. Just because you still get more than average a little bit, but it's not big enough to hurt. Like, I think that's, yeah. Told user lose it when I got it. HT, I was like, well, time to slut it up. Doctor's orders, yeah, pretty much. Doubtful I have it because it's so rare, but every day I get randomly intoxicated or intoxicated-like symptoms and change my speech and my coordination. It sucks and scary when it happens in public. Yeah, definitely tell your doctor to take you serious. That is an extremely serious thing if you do have that. Yes, it is very rare, but it's extremely serious. Like, I hope you don't have it because of how serious it is, because it heavily impacts, like, your ability to work. I believe you like, your driving is going to be heavily restricted, because it'll be like driving drunk. You'll literally be driving drunk, basically. There's a lot of, like, bad things that come with having that condition. So you should definitely be taken seriously. Just before I started talking about some women with the largest dicks, and they're so unsatisfied because they can literally only get the tip in. Yeah, or about some men with the largest dicks. Sorry, I'm thinking about women with big dicks here. Yes, they can only get the tip in. Yes, and that sucks. A big dick is a curse. It's a curse. Like, it's not super great. It's, you know, it's cool. It's fetishized, you know, people will treat you like a sex object, and that can be fun, you know, a lot of men think that's something that they want. But at the end of the day, is it worth it if sex isn't really that enjoyable, you know? You gotta like, it makes it a lot harder to have sex for both people involved. And that I do know, personally. Like, obviously, one of the reasons why I can't, like, do as much as often as I would want, like, the reason I can't bottom as much or as often as I want is because, like, my GF is just huge. And that means that it's more likely that there will be complications. So, then with me being already prone to complications, that obviously makes things just way more annoying. So yeah. 8-inch thin is so different than 8-inch and thick. Yeah, girth is definitely one of the things. We're not sure, but I think I got more on the girth than the length. It's not small by any means. Don't throw a winky face at the end, Chris. Don't throw a winky face while talking about your dick. Now's not the time to advertise. Thanks, I've just plummeted so much since I started. I forgot 2 for days last weeks at a time. Yeah. Atrophy if you don't become aroused regularly because you don't become aroused at night anymore. Yeah. Oh, it says her GF is cursed. I wouldn't say my GF. Okay, I may be exaggerating. She has a big dick, but maybe not a huge dick. Like, I want to say, like, just going off of like what I can remember. Let's see. I think it's like about there. Big enough to basically be my head. So there's that. You know, about the length of my head. She is also really thick, though. Yeah. Anyways, a lot more lubed, yeah. It's just like more than enough to push the button, yeah. Patience in pre-gaming is definitely when they're thick, yeah. Yeah, I need to figure that out myself. Alright, coat number 2. Sorry, I was painting my other hand. I gotta paint this hand, and then I've gotta do one more clear coat on both. Enraptured by this discussion. I'm glad that you're able to enjoy the discussion. I think I have a mid-range normal dildo, and your GF's slightly bigger still. The first and only dildo I ever bought is about 7.7 inches, if I recall correctly. And that was the smallest one that I could find at the store that I went to, which is fucking insane. But yeah, thankfully it helped me at least prepare somewhat for the curse that I have that everybody that I fucking ever know seems to have a massive fucking penis. Everybody that I ever get involved with, at least. I don't think I've... God, yeah. Oh. Anyway, I was in a size off, and over here, like, I don't need that much length, and big ones literally will not fit. Yeah. Like, it's, like, for me, I don't care about the size, really. Like, I don't care either. I can only play peak if the outfit is already so peak, yeah. Oh. You tried different positions that may help with getting everything to fit. Yeah. No, don't get me wrong. I know what I can take, and I can basically take all of it. You know, I know that I can take all of it. I regularly take all of it, you know? Every time that we've ever done something, I'm able to take all of my girlfriend. It's just, dang, it is definitely, like, the position is not the problem. It's just, like, holy shit, it is so fucking difficult to actually get to that point, I guess. I don't know, it takes a fuck ton of warm-up. Like, and just, like, I won't get into the specifics. I'm out of it, and so I'm being way too fucking honest right now. Lauren, after surgery, is it self-lubricating? It depends on what method you get, but we're, like, it's... I believe your two options are basically gonna be no, a very small bit of lubrication, or it's constantly lubricating itself. Like, lining from the colon, I think, is like, if you use the method where they put lining from the colon in, then you are constantly producing lubrication. Constantly. And, like, people that have gotten that, like, oftentimes they have to deal with the fact that there's constant moisture down there. Wearing frequent panty liners, pads, and stuff like that to help, like, deal with just, like, the excess moisture that can, like, you know, like, come out throughout the day. But it is enough lubrication then, obviously, to, you know, pretty much have sex whenever you want. But most often, no. It's not self-lubricating. It's not going to make its own lubrication, which is fine, you know? That's something that a lot of cis women also have to deal with, is having trouble with, like, self-lubrication. That's why lube is so important and so popular, is because a lot of cis women can't even, like, produce a lot of lubrication themselves. So, yeah. Yeah. But, yeah, I don't know. What was I fucking saying? I don't remember. You sit like 5 minutes before you should get home from work to speed up the entry process. The boy once talked about it was BF gave him a toy that was his size, and he showed us the model, and we all went, like, lucky. Yeah. But fuck needs more than 7 inches? Literally. Not the size, but I use it in the end. Yeah, for real. 3 foot long dildos, both disturbed and an ah. Yeah, I have no idea how people do that. I'm pretty sure that, like, at some point, if you take a dildo big enough, it can, like, literally kill you. So, yeah. Like, that, I know that that's happened at least once, because I remember hearing about some dude broke into a farm. If I recall correctly, he broke into a farm because he wanted to have sex with a horse. And he broke into a farm at night to do that, and then died from it. It's fucking insane. Like, for one, why would you fucking do that? Why would you want to do that in the first place? And for two, imagine dying that way. Imagine that being the way that you died. Like, holy fuck. Broke into a farm, died fucking a horse. Holy shit. That's just, yeah, it ended up, like, taking something big enough can end up, like, rupturing, like, your intestines or your colon, something like that, and then that could cause you to, like, fucking die. It can literally, like, fucking rupture your internal organs. It was the horse dick. At least from what I remember, it was the horse dick. I think I read, like, a fucking article that was written about it, like, a long time ago, and that has stuck with me. Once you learn about that, that's the kind of shit that sticks with you, okay? Like, I'm pretty sure he died because the horse was too rough for him and too big, and his body literally could not take it. So it ended up fucking up his internal organs, and he bled out. Like, he died. He died impaled by a horse. Like, what the fuck? Oh my god. I'm, like, scared because I don't want to, like, injure myself. Just take it very slow, I would say. That shit would be in the esophagus at that point, am I wrong? Oh yeah, I can't, like, that's the one thing that I can't do is I'm giving way too many details. I'm too used to talking about, like, my sex life with my friends. I'm very open about this shit. I love talking about sex. But I'm not sure how much I should be, like, sharing on here. Taking my evening E-dose right now while watching the stream. True community amongst T-girls, for real. Yeah, damn right. Hi, Song. Welcome in. We gotta figure out if he got fucked before or after he died. I'm pretty sure it was obvious that it was before, considering that for him to have done that in the first place... How do I put it? There's logistical issues. Like, just think about it. Okay, I could be wrong. You know, this is coming from a place of common sense, but think about it, okay? Have you ever seen a fucking horse? Horses are huge, okay? Horses are fucking huge, okay? How are you going to line yourself up with a horse enough for there to actually be entry without doing some crazy shit, okay? You gotta, like, stack boxes or something. Like, if you just, like, were on the ground dead, there's no way a horse is coming to get you. There's, like, the horse is literally not going to be able to. It's impossible. What is the horse supposed to do? It doesn't have hands to pick you up and put you somewhere. Like, you gotta, like, fucking stand on something. Like, you can't just, like, fucking... Right? Like, am I crazy? I've stood next to horses, okay? Like, where the horse's crotch would be is, like, at fucking eye level, basically. Let's see. I guess I was a lot younger back then when I did stand next to a horse. Actually, no, I'm still pretty short. No, I'm still short, yeah! Like, holy fuck, there's no way, okay? Oh, God. He recorded it? I know that funeral was awkward, right? Hi, Cat. Was the horse story real? I'm pretty sure it was. But even if it wasn't, that is still a way that you can die. From having something too deep inside of you. He died after his friends abandoned him in front of the ER of a hospital. Oh my god. Holy shit. You did come in at a strange time, Song. Submit the pad for lube pellets. You store them in the bum, burst them by... Okay, I don't think that would work. I think you're overestimating the amount of control that people have over the muscles in their bum and the force that would be needed to pop them I don't think there's like it would just pop like I feel like at random. But that at like Electro Bloom, that actually is a good idea for something similar. Almost like pellets or whatever, almost like suppositories. You put them in 10 minutes they dissolve and release a bunch of lube inside. That actually would be really fucking cool. Like the casing of it dissolves and like then you've got a bunch of like lubrication inside. You're basically already lubed. That would be really cool. Like it's kind of like just like a what is it? There's like these things that you can use that make sex a lot easier when bottoming. It's like fucking syringes where you basically put lube in and then you use that to fucking squirt lube inside. That's something that like I think has been becoming more common lately. I don't know. Last time I remember hearing about it was like a bunch of stuff on like a gay subreddit for bottoms, like just talking about how fucking great that is. That, but like pellets with like a fucking that like have an outer casing that dissolves like in 10 minutes, leaving just the lube. That would be actually really fucking cool. It could be a super talented and horny horse. No way. Literally, there's no way for the horse to like bend down. Like what how is the horse supposed to do it? Like I don't trust it. Love the streams, and the streamer feels a bit off. They often end with the best lore drops. I'm glad that you feel that way. My inhibitions are not here anymore. That's what it is. I've seen some video and there's someone getting a horse off. That's interesting. Yeah. Quite easy because the horse dick drags on the ground. No. Okay. Even if we're operating with the assumption that the horse dick is able to bend down onto the ground, okay? You can't put something soft inside like that without a lot of difficulty. It needs to be rigid. You need to have like some kind of like help. It's not, the logistics do not work, okay? Like, it would be obvious that this guy tried to fuck a horse. It would be obvious. Nobody's gonna go up and be like, okay, but maybe it was actually the horse. No! Nobody's gonna think that. It's impossible. I believe there was a hay bale involved. Oh my fucking god. Oh god. Horse fucking logistics with LRL, yeah. Good fucking lord. Wrap your arms and legs around the horse's torso from the outside and hang on for dear life. No way that you're hanging on. No way that you're hanging on. Also, that also wouldn't work, okay? That also wouldn't work, because then the horse would not be able to actually move back and forth. You just end up standing there like you just end up being there like a fucking popsicle attached to it. That wouldn't work. That also wouldn't work. What are we talking about, partner? Fucking, I don't know. I don't even fucking know at this point. The fuck are we talking about? Why are we talking? How did this spiral into this conversation? How? God. Oh my god. Catherine the Great had a special rigging made to have relations with horses. What the fuck? Oh my god. You can bend over under a horse, but I don't know if you can bend. Okay. Maybe it's because I'm short. Maybe someone tall could theoretically do that. No. I don't even think bending over, like, under a horse. Bending over right now still does not put me in range of my fucking girlfriend. There's just... It's just, there's a lot of fucking, what's my life come to? What's my life come to? Hi, Nyarlathotep. Hi. Dan Savage interviewed a guy who married a horse. He asked the guy if it is a boy horse or girl horse. The guy responded that he's not a homosexual. Excuse us, guy, with your beautiful horse marriage. Oh my god. Oh my god. Repurposed turkey basters, but yes. Pellets patent might be one ticket to Beverly Hills, yeah. Hi, Lucifer. What are your thoughts on anything else? I still need to paint my other hand. I still need to paint my other nails. That's, I guess that's on my mind. That's something that I'm thinking about right now. Okay, I thought that people were like calling him Mr. Hands as a joke, but enough people have been calling him that to where it's like, is that like an online handle? Don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. I don't want to just silently read through chat. Reading through things out loud all the time resuscitates topics that have to die. Yeah, I just don't answer that. Don't answer that. Don't answer that. I've seen some hentai that says you're wrong about horses and butts unwillingly. Okay, hentai is not... Okay, hentai I would not trust based on what I've seen in hentai, okay? Hentai, historically, has never been an accurate depiction of sex. When it's animated, it tends not to be. But regardless... Hi, Katya. No, Cuddle Bear. No, you don't need to find the vid. No, I did not ask for that. I've seen some AI-generated photos that would prove you wrong, nerd. How we got to this point in the conversation, we were talking about depth. It started off with bottom surgery, talking about depth. And then that led to talking about how depth is limited. Then that led to talking about how big dicks suffer because a lot of the time people can't take a full big dick. And then that led to talking about like a big enough dildo could theoretically kill you because it could like damage your internal organs. And then that led to an example of a story that I fucking read like years ago about a guy who, for the purposes of this, will say took a dildo that was just way too big to the point where he died and got dropped off at a hospital. He got dropped off at a hospital and then died because his internal organs were ruptured. There we go. Get to the part where you talk about your GF's luxury PP. Yeah, my GF has a massive fucking perfect penis. Yes. Very aesthetically pleasing. Very, very, what is it? I don't know how else to put it. I don't know. Yes, there we go. You're all caught up. Welcome. Guy said yay, but his body said nay. I really don't want to laugh at this guy who died because of this. But like I said, what a fucking way to go out, okay? Dude fucking God, he should have known what he was doing. You should have known the way that it would go. If he didn't want to go down in history like this, he should have made different choices. Okay, I'm so close to being done with these. Just a clear coat left. This chat doesn't have the good emotes. What? Zachary Ban. See, that's something men who don't like that's something men who like women don't get. There's actually such a thing as too big. Yeah, because the people that propagate this idea that like big dicks are better are men most of the time, because it's a dick measuring contest. It's like fucking men that perpetuate the idea that big dicks are better. Most of the time, it's men. Don't get me wrong, okay? Some people do enjoy a larger dick. Not everybody. Not most people, I'd say. Most people literally cannot handle it. Ugh. But that way it'd be comforting to know that my memory brings people laughter and amusement for so long afterward. I hope so. I want to die in a funny way, like an anvil falling on me or something, or a piano, like a piano. Yeah, that's pretty Looney Tunes. Not like one of those old fucked up German fairy tales meant to warn the children.
Wake up!
Something stupid, yeah. Thanks everyone for being here. I enjoy having the side monitor community feeling on a late weekend evening. Y'all keep me feel loved. Oh, I'm glad. Thank you for being here. I want to like be the first person to go so fast in a plane that the plane's atoms compress and explode. Where's Lick? I want the funny cat. I'll leave you to my director of 7TV, we'll say. The director of emotes. That being Violet. Right now, clear cut. Last time I did my hands, my right hand's chipping way sooner than the left. Oof. Yeah, I always like I've had this for so long. It's like actually starting to get old. I don't know how it still isn't dried out. If I happen to die, it's got to be once I've cleared out my things. Hi, Axel. Come in. The big dicks can't lie, uh-huh. Big peener's more aesthetically appealing, I think. Practical, no. I mean, eh. I don't know about that. I don't know about it, like, aesthetically appealing. I think not necessarily. Intimidating, yes. But normally when I see that somebody has a big member and things are about to happen, my first thought is not, oh, how aesthetic. My first thought is, holy shit. Oh no. That's my first thought. Yeah, sorry, Axel. We were having the weirdest fucking conversation you can imagine. The weirdest fucking conversation. We're back to Isabel. Okay. Okay. Just full Isabel, not Bella, not Izzy. Isabel. I think of painting my nails because I grew out one hand for guitar, but I don't know where to start or if it would work. Interesting. Blocked in Isabel. Okay. Alright, I'll go back to Bella. I scrubbed it from my mind, but I'll go back. It should be easier for me to start doing that again since I you know, was committing to it once in the past. So hopefully that makes it a bit easier. Alright. Your coat. Once this hand dries, it's done. This hand just needs a clear coat now. Then we just gotta take a Q-tip and clean up, and then we're good. Hi, Mentally Powers. Too clumsy to paint my nail? Ah, it's okay. That happens. Honestly, I'd say you can still probably paint your nails. Just do what I do, and just clean it up after with a Q-tip and nail polish remover. I don't think it's appropriate with the chat we are having now. I mean, go for it. Please, change the topic. Oh no, the topic's possibly gonna be changed? I will, that sounds so terrible to me. Oh no! I bited my nail? I hope that it... Oh, like you bite your nails? Oh. Ah, you're good. For me, I pick at my nails a lot. I don't bite them, but I pick at them, and so nail polish helps me not do that. Feel like a psycho changing names a bunch? Yeah, no, don't feel like a psycho. It's okay. That's like, it is kind of what is it? Humorous that like going back and forth, mainly because I like made like a show of it, like when you went to Avery, where I was like, oh, but I just learned Bella, and it's like, but no, there's like literally nothing wrong with it. Like, you can change your name like as much as you want. Fucking, maybe I'll change my name one day. Maybe I'll change my name to Clover. You never fucking know. I've always liked the name Clover. I just, you know, didn't want to do it because it felt excessive or it felt too different, you know. But now but lately it's been like, huh, maybe I could be Clover. I don't know. I liked the name Clover before. Kind of sad, bad news. I hope you're okay. Clover? Hardly know her. Clover would work pretty well for me too, because I was born like literally basically the night of St. Patrick's Day. So, yeah. Hey, it's Git. Hey, Dakota. Thank you. What will your new Twitch handle be? Clover Jover? If that's a good point. What if I just added another name? What if I just had four names, you know? I had a first name and then 2 middle names and then my last name. And then we could just make, you know, Ellie a middle name. Let's just throw Clover on the top. Realistically, I'm probably not going to change my name again, so... I just don't want to like spend the money and go through the process of changing all my bullshit documents again. Honestly, that's pretty much my main reason for not wanting to. Can't be worse than being a E-cup. What? Hi, puppy girl. Hi, Passant. Love the fish day. Thank you. I'll show it off more when I finish painting my nails, which I'll do that real quick. And then we can sit and, like, let them dry for a second. this clear coat fighting me on this one specific finger? Oh my god, I swear to god if I have to repaint this whole fucking nail, I'm gonna be so goddamn pissed.
Yeah. Unknown Brain. Marvin Devine. I'm saying bye to all the lies and all the times you cried, saying that I wasn't right, yet I was right by your side. You manipulator, playing games, your friends commentators, and I don't know what you say about our private conversations, but it's got them hating. Thanks to all the rumors you be claiming, it's cool, I'm done with you, so they can throw you a celebration. You gon' hate it when you see me with
Okay, it's a little chunky. There's a lot of clear coat on it. A lot more than intended, but I think it's somewhat recovered. Clear coat. Really old, so it just keeps giving me problems.
my life is lovely now, I'm focused on me. You said you were about to die, I guess the car is on E. But see, I ain't even tripping, cause I just chose to believe that somebody
Good enough.
give me just what
Good enough.
I don't wanna see you frowning, see you looking down and out. Coming to me crying, saying you miss having me around. Gave you chances and you blew it. You so easily influenced. All the times you told me beat it, now you gotta face the
Now we just need to clean it up. Oh. Hi. So go by that name if you don't legally change it. If you do like it after a while, you could add it to your name or change your name. Oh, we'll see. Hi, Mish. Welcome in. I reconnected with an ex for the last few weeks, and then got upset because the name I chose was the name they had picked out for a future kid. Got him. That's so weird. That is such a weird thing to be upset about. I go by Serafina or Elodie. Nice. Clover Jover. Jazz. Welcome in. Thanks, vetoed a name I chose because it was her ex's girlfriend's name. That's... Yeah, that's really fucking stupid. Trouble of legally changing my name, I just don't really give a fuck about what the government wants to call me. My name is what my friends call me. Yeah, I get that. Bullied all my childhood. My bully randomly invited me to go to a bar with him, and I was like, no thank you, and they cussed me out. It was validating as hell, too. That's so fucking wild, yeah. We just sappily yearned for 2 weeks, and then I said, well, this should probably stop, and we cut off contact. Oof. Modeling went all out, and I turned around and spoke in my deepest voice, and their friend burst out laughing. The dude ran away. Yeah, it's always good to scare them away. I hope that one day I get to do something similar, like with my you know, deep mask voice. But we'll see. The nails close up. It's just black. They're scuffed right now. I need to like clean up all the excess that I have that I like spilled all over the place. The new dono goal. Yeah, sorry. My life is falling apart slowly, and I've just been struggling to keep up with everything. Including I need to change the fucking dono goal. May the sushi be ever in your favor. Sweet so far. Lovely little community. Thank you. Yeah. Wait. New to Twitch? I came here just for Ellie? Aw. Thank you, Appy. You're very sweet. My child as the name of a trans person. How horrific. Oof. Named Booker? Oh, just flashbacks to Tales of Adventurous. Oh, jeez. Wasn't like that. It was just like razzing. She was really accepting of me being trans. Ultimately fine with my name. Nice. Welcome back, Alice. I'm a prankster at heart. I think I'm a bit of a prankster, but not very much. Hi, Crazy. Having trouble painting inside the lines? Yeah. Not necessarily that I have trouble, that I never cared about painting inside the lines. That you just fix it. Just fix anything that went outside the lines. It makes it so much easier. If you expect to do everything perfect the first time, then you're always gonna fail. You're always gonna be disappointed in yourself. I never expect myself to be perfect at anything, whether that's makeup or nails. The specific way that I do makeup and my nails is with, you know, having mistakes in mind. And having just, you know, planning around the mistakes rather than hoping that I don't make any. Make it exist first, you make good later? Exactly. Exactly. Good night, Buzz. Sleep well. I'm the kind of person that would give Glitter Bomb as a gift? Holy shit, that's insane. Oh, good night, Avery. I hope you have sweet dreams. And I hope school goes good tomorrow. Also, Axolotl, if you want to talk about what's been going on, feel free to. I don't know if you actually have yet or not, but I don't remember seeing any messages from you about it. Q-tip is just fucking falling apart.
Alone at the edge of a universe humming a tune. For merely dreaming we were snow. A siren sounds like the goddess who promises endless apologies of paradise. And only she can make it right. So things are different tonight. We'll go together in flight. It's now and never, or every endeavor awaits somnambulant directives to take the helm.
Cleaned up. Just the other hand now.
Believe me, darling, the stars were made for
Let me see what I miss. What I miss.
falling obelisks as tall as another.
How do we feel about hexagon glasses? Could be cute. Depends. Depends on how it fits your face. I'll try to do mommy voice. I'll do it for a bit. But I'll try to do it for a bit. Came here from one of your voice training shorts, and everything about you guys gives me hope for my transitions. Then aside, I hope you know you're a genuine inspiration. Thank you. Holy shit, thank you. That's very sweet of you. That's very nice to hear, actually. After the day I've been having, that is very much appreciated. Thank you. Sorry, I'm slipping out of mommy voice. Actually, it's Isabel. I had loads of bullies at my schools. When in lower school, there was one person who used to bite me. He left before middle school, and my mom saw him recently and actually apologized for everything. Fair enough, we were kids, but the bullies I had later on, well, they can go fuck themselves. Two of them actually ended things. I know it's not a good thing, and I do feel sorry for the families, but not them. Sorry for the language, but they were cunts. I get it. I don't like bullies, either. But no, I kind of feel bad for them. At least a lot of kids fucking bullying is a taught behavior. Cruelty oftentimes is taught. Is the unfortunate case. Unfortunate origin of a lot of bullies. And if it drove them that far, whatever they were going through, I do feel bad for them. Trying to clean up that one nail that, like, the clear coat kept fucking up, and it's gonna be such a pain. Didn't know if it was appropriate at this moment. You're good. Honestly, don't worry about it. There's no such thing as an appropriate moment here, really. We're always fucking throwing out bullshit. Most people left me alone. I had some bullies. Nothing too bad, thankfully, but yeah. Once ever could take my sandwich. Fuck yeah. Very my childhood, I was intersex. Interesting. Asked by girls if I was a girl. I had both puberty. Interesting. Here entirely because the voice training shorts. I really need to start making them more. I really need to get my life together. I've been really not doing great over here. Guy used to bite me. My first crush was a sister. Ooh. Hi, Webby. You're good. Don't need to apologize. Breasts were A cup and I was petite with skating fly pants and no crotch. Huh? The 2 is the only person I've ever been in a fight with and stayed away from me after I put my full 12 stone weight in his head and made him cry. Yeah. Good. Might have wished them a better path. Feelings are valid. You suffered. You don't owe anyone anything as long as you're not hurting them. Don't be ashamed of your emotions. You're valid. Yeah. Got a random Twitch recommendation, but always down to hang out with some fellow trans folks. Welcome in, Gleep Glorp. Love the name. I'm Ellie. These are all my lovely little peoples here. And welcome in. Yeah. Call me the F-slur a lot, ended up retaliating, and then it made us good friends somehow. Interesting. God, this one finger is just fucking me up so much today. Yeah, about, like, that stuff that I was saying about, like, the bullies, like, that's not me trying to say, like, don't feel, you know, like, that your feelings aren't valid or anything. I'm just saying, like, people probably were not doing too well in their own lives and probably going through a lot. And at least the mindset I've always had around people like that is, like, show them some pity. Like, I feel pity for those kind of people. think I'm gonna say that that's good enough, because I don't want to keep doing this. I want to do something else. Nails. Oh, thank you, Edward. You're very sweet. Off this thing. It's easier to scrape off excess nail polish. This is probably going to help me a little bit with my self-image for the next couple weeks while I have it on. Okay, fit check. Put the stripy socks. There we go. My eye is itchy, but I don't want to touch it and fuck up my makeup. Whoop Gleep in their Gorp, yeah. Hi, Eva. You want to talk about your day? I'm sorry it was a hard day. There's not much to talk about, honestly. I just feel bad. One of my cats died recently. Wait. Oh my god, okay, there's two things. Okay, alright, never mind. One of my cats died recently. My mom found his body first one day after he had went missing. Hidden. Necropsy. Never found out the cause of death. No suspicions though. His name was Garfield because he looked like him. I'm so sorry. Sorry, Axel. Honestly, was they lacking on the lives? There shows right that hurts others, physically, mentally, or emotionally. Good. Okay. Hold on. I'll fucking. Okay. Because I'm gonna forget if I don't say otherwise. The reason that I have pity for bullies is because, like, my brother was basically a bully. Because my brother was a real troubled kid, and my dad got violent with him and taught him to be violent, basically. And that was the result of a lot of violence. I'm not saying that bullies are bullies because they're lacking something in their lives. I'm saying they're bullies often because it's taught. Cruelty and violence is oftentimes taught to people by other people in their lives. Like, and have pity for that. People don't just become cruel and shitty out of nowhere most of the time. A lot of times it's because somebody, like, did that to them. And that deserves pity, you know? Like, yeah, they're victimizing others, but also they're, like, a victim themselves of something. And you can not like them and still pity them, and still recognize that they are also a victim oftentimes. I don't like my brother. I still have issues with my brother sometimes. But I spent, like, most of my fucking childhood being, like, terrorized by my brother. My whole family was. But most of that started because my dad was very aggressive and violent with him. So, you know, my dad taught my brother how to act like that. And then that's why my brother acted like that. So yeah. Recognize, you know, like, I'm not saying that's the case for all bullies, but a lot of bullies are often victims themselves. Not just that I'm not just saying, oh yeah, just that they're lacking something like that. Like, I'm saying, like, a lot of times they are straight up victims. But, yeah, I don't know. Have pity for those people. And maybe it's a bit personal for me because I also ended up starting to be, like, pretty violent and mean when I was, like, younger too, because of my brother and because of my dad and because of all the bullying that I was going through, you know? And then, you know, I fucking terrorized my sister for a bit. But yeah, obviously, I fucking... A lot of times, if that's the circumstances around why somebody is acting out in that way, oftentimes they will grow out of it, hopefully, once they escape the environment that, like, starts that, but yeah. Unless the ad wanted to adopt him because it reminded her of an old cat she had when she was younger called Pomp. Her ring and took care of him. He lives for around 2 years. Exact age since he was already adult straight, but we left him too late. Sorry. I think it might have been a mostly silent disease that caused it. And that after doing a bit of research, it's very likely that happened to older Persia cats. I feel kind of matched with that, so I think it may have been that, but never noticed. I'm sorry. That really fucking sucks. At least it seems like they had a long life. At least there's that. Sorry, Axolotl. I wish I like knew something to say that was like more comforting, but I'm still not very good with grief stuff already myself. But I'm sorry. Let me see what else I'm missing about. I was a bully hunter in high school, and it's still not right, but it's fun seeing bullies buckle under the pressure. World's fucking nuanced and complicated. I don't know. Being a bully hunter is better than being a bully, I'd say. Bappy? I'm glad you like the black nail. I do also like the black nail. These didn't have issues of their own. Some of the popular kids, they were just arseholes. The ones that I got in a fight with threw an egg at our window once, went through and made a mess inside. He was ordered to pay for the window, but by the courts, but never pay anything. Yeah, fuck those people. Yeah. Thank you, puppy girl. Very sweet. You're very sweet, you. Thank you. I wish that I was better at taking compliments, but like today in particular, like ever since, well, actually no, let's just I've been struggling with like the worst fucking self-image and such intense like just self-hating dysphoria today. It's fucking insane. Interesting perspective. Were you also a bully? I was not. I never was a bully. I was always bullied, but I did like a lot of the violence that I experienced in my childhood was in my home. My brother terrorizing like me and my sister and my mom, and you know when that happens, you kind of learn to fight back. So I would get violent back. So, but then eventually, like that eventually led to me just being violent, like with my sister, where it's like, you know, when you learn how to handle things with violence, it kind of seeps into other areas in your life. You know, even if it starts off just with like defending yourself with violence, eventually you start fighting with violence too. But it just made me feel bad, made me feel gross after a while. And then I just stopped liking, like, it was one of those moments where it's like kind of like a core memory, just like one day where I pinned my sister to the ground and I punched her as hard as I could because she was annoying me. And she started crying and ran away. And I was just like on the floor and like just felt bad. And then I like looked in the mirror and I was like, damn, I feel gross as fuck. Like, and I was just like getting angry. I just felt angry all the time. And then I started learning how to work on my anger. That was like 7th grade maybe. Which makes sense. It was like the height of my fucking sexual abuse probably too, so. Yeah. Voice in your head are liars. Thank you. Thank you for the kind words. I appreciate it. Thank you, Sarah. Yeah, dysphoria fucking sucks. Worried that I might be getting my period, but I'm not sure. Yeah. You know what sounds good right now? Espresso beans. Caffeine. That sounds fucking amazing to me. I also need to pee. Chocolate has caffeine, then I'm getting double caffeine because this is chocolate covered espresso beans. How many of you would go to war for me? Because Puppy Girl started talking about going to war for me. I want to know how much I can get away with. How big is my personal army? Depends on the cause for war. That's not loyalty. Ellie War is the only war I'd enlist to fight. My god. Thankfully, I'm not gonna actually take advantage of that. But thank you for the kind words. I appreciate the sentiment. Sweet Chris. Can we invade a fake country like Liechtenstein? That's how it's pronounced, I believe. All I care about is a positive KDA. Both the reason Ellie's always right, even when she's wrong. saying I'm not gonna go to war for senseless reasons. I will absolutely commit crimes, just not atrocities. It's alright, Alice. You can be our moral grounding. You can be the moral compass of the army. You gotta stop me from turning into like a complete tyrant. It's a few more atrocities, right? In this world? God, I need to start making shorts again. I was just talking with Mork about that too. And for Goo, yeah. Hi, Winter. I need a pee. But to pee, I gotta take this skirt and the belt off, which is gonna be really annoying. But oh well. I may have eaten a bit too many of these. Hold them up? Nah, it's too tight. It's put on too tight. There. The magic's gone. Sorry. Skirt's gone. Actually just thick thighs and shorts underneath. Hate to break it to you. Yeah. Well, oh no. Alright, I'm gonna go pee now. I'll put that on whenever I get back into the room. So, yeah, I'll be right back. Yeah, my thighs do be looking like fucking thick, though. Like, for real. That's just wild. Alright. I'll stop fucking admiring myself. Okay. BRB.
Amnesia was her name, she had beautiful eyes. And every word she
I'm back. Hello.
Where's my mouse? Couldn't find my cursor. Hi. Yeah. I need to turn down the music though. Juicy thighs. I think my thighs, I was looking at my thighs because my thighs do look bigger, and I don't know why. It might be because I've been working out like a bit more consistently. Maybe. I don't know. It's amazed me how big my ass looks and shit like this. Anyways, hi, I'm back. Nails. Hold on, I slid the gloves down so they wouldn't get wet when I was washing my hands. Oh yeah, to anybody that's here because of the shorts, I actually have a tattoo now. That's like, in all the shorts, like all the videos that I have up are from basically 6 months ago. I haven't put up anything new in like 6 months. So there's, yeah, cool tattoo. I might go see my girlfriend tonight. I need some comfort. Showing off. Totally fair. Nod. Very true statement, Ellie. Huh? Let me see. Ooh, sorry, I'm catching up on all the chat that I just missed. Fuck, I'm gay? Yeah. What makes you say that, Gleep Glore? You like the thighs? I appreciate the interest in the thighs. Yeah. Fair one of the BRB board is a jingling keys. Nice. The lesbian witch hat? Yeah. Cat in the water fountain? What the fuck? Hair keeps getting in my eyes. I'm gonna put on the fucking glasses just so that it stops getting in my eyes. Kitty shat in the... Oh wait, I already read that. Quick, everyone, she's gone. Let's talk about how cute and awesome she is. You're cute, puppy girl. You're sweet. Try not to get parasocial and weird about people. She's just genuinely very cool and personable. Oh yeah, that's a topic here that I address pretty frequently. Actually, is parasocial relationships. Because I like to make sure that nobody here has a parasocial relationship with me. That said, I have learned. I learned a few months ago that it's okay to have a sort of parasocial relationship, in the sense that parasocial relationship, like, things being parasocial, like, at its base, like just definition wise, means that there is like some form of connection. And I'm gonna just be real. Obviously, I'm parasocial with people in here. And people in here get kind of parasocial with me too. But it's as long as people keep it to a healthy degree, then it's okay. Like, that's like, I've had to change how I define parasocial because of that. Like, you know, I used to think it was like just unhealthy attachments to people. But now I know it's basically just having any connection. Love you in real life. Yeah. Yeah, don't get like that. But it is, yeah, you're like, so Appy, like, I understand that because I've talked about this. You're not, like, as long as you're keeping it realistic, like, you're not parasocial in an unhealthy way. But any relationship, like, between me and people in chat, oftentimes it's gonna be parasocial at least a little bit. Because I am very personable. I talk about my personal life, and I'm very open about stuff and like going on in my life. And you know, people come in here and tell me a lot about what's going on in their lives, and that is a connection there. There is a kind of connection. Like, we have a connection. You know? It's okay, as long as you keep it healthy, you know? I think the ways that I normally like explain this is like, especially because I have a lot of people like that, you know, DM me. And, like, you know, I've talked to a lot of people, like, in DMs and in private. I play games with, well, I guess that's something I've been doing more recently. I'm probably going to do it again today in a minute. But, you know, like, playing games with people in community, like, and talking more in private, stuff like that. It's gonna be a little bit parasocial. Just keep it healthy and keep your expectations realistic. Understand that, like, at the end of the day, I am going to put a limiter on whatever relationship I have with you, because I don't like power dynamics, and I'm doing that to protect people, like, because there's the power dynamic of me being the streamer, the content creator, and of, like, y'all being viewers, or, you know, like, fans, you know, like, stuff like that. There is going to have to be a limiter on the relationship to a degree to keep things healthy for the both of us. So, but as long as you're cool with that, then it's chill. You know, don't like start acting like I'm like your best friend. Don't start acting like I'm your love interest. Stuff like that. You know, don't see me as your best friend or your love interest. All right, I'm literally just some random fucking. I'm just a random bitch on stream, a random bitch on Twitch, as I say. And we talk, and I get very personal, and you know, people come in here, like, for advice, for life advice and shit like that. And it does get really deep. And there is a very fucking, strong emotional tie to, like, some people. And that's okay. Just keep it realistic. Don't, like, if any of you, when you first see me in public, your first instinct is to, like, fucking, what is it? How can I capture this in a hypothetical scenario? I don't know how to explain it. Just, like, be distanced, you know? Keep a healthy distance. Like, you keep a healthy distance from me, and I'm keeping a healthy distance from you, kind of thing. Not, like, it's just, like, a thing. Like, it's just, like, a safety thing for both of us. Like, I do that with people. I enforce that healthy distance. Because there is gonna be a distance. Like, unfortunately, that's just how it's gotta be. because power dynamics. But yeah. As long as, you know, you also do your part in keeping that healthy distance, as long as we both are keeping that healthy distance and a you know, a realistic perspective on the relationship that it is, like, you know, content creator and viewer, it's not the same as like a traditional friendship or anything like that. Arguably, I'd say it's more like acquaintances. Like, I don't make friends with a lot of people here, like, although I am extremely friendly, but like I feel like considering some, like, it's very rare that I consider people like from stream friends. Like people in chat like friends, just because I tend to be kind of, what is it, picky choosy with that word. But that's not to say that it's like I'm basically treating everybody the same way I would treat friends. It's just, you know, having the understanding that like it's never gonna be the same as, like, you know, friends. So like acquaintances, but very friendly acquaintances, very personal acquaintances. Like Axolotl, like Axolotl like came in, like, I'm friends with Axolotl. I'd say that. Axolotl like has my fucking personal phone number, and we've talked, and, you know, we don't talk quite so much anymore, but like we have, you know, and we're friendly, we're friends. But obviously that comes with time. But yeah. I'm dry eating oats right now, paired with 1 or 2 chocolate chips per pinch. Nice. Just be careful. So beautiful and adorable and pretty. You're sweet. Thank you for all the gifted song. You're very sweet. Can I have your legs, please? That's quite forward of you. I'm gonna say take me to dinner first. Goodness. Also, while we're at it, Companiger, I think our music taste is awesome. Every song I've heard while I've been here has been so nice. Thank you. I appreciate that. Aw. How do we know you're back? It could be a hallucination. You don't. But hallucination Ellie is just as cool as real Ellie, okay? Keep that in mind. Life is so not fair. What the fuck? You look amazing. What? Started thigh rubbing and it's awful. Thanks, E. Oh, yeah. The thigh rubbing. Yeah, it takes getting used to. I myself look at my thighs a lot too, one of the clearest indications of the HT working. Yeah, I think the injections have been helping a lot, and working out. Like I've been working out. I don't work out nearly as often as I used to. Like I do it like once a week now. So I've just like changed my workouts to just be legs. Normally I would do legs and upper body, but like I decided like a month or two ago, like fuck, I'm only going to the gym once a week, and if I'm going to the gym that little, I'm just gonna prioritize the stuff that I actually want to work out. Like I'm not gonna like do like the upper body stuff, because like until I start coming more often, I'd prefer to just use what small amount of time I spend at the gym to like work on the stuff that I actually want to strengthen. I myself look at my thighs a lot. Wait, I already read that. Welcome to Thailand. Yeah. Aww. Must be nice to get some such vibrant colors in your tats. Yeah, and expensive. Nice and expensive. And painful. Very painful. 6 hours with a tattoo gun going over the same area fucking multiple times. Like, going over the same area, like, fucking, with fucking 3 different colors. Just for shading. That shit hurts. A lot. And, like, ugh. Like, 6 hours, that shit. I love you in real life, yes. Get the good girl drug in the same way that telling a barista my name. And they say my name, I'm like, it me, yeah. Read by chats or Paris Stribber, yeah. We mean nothing to her. That's the thing. That's one of the reasons why I changed my perspective on parasocial and try to be a bit more accurate with the description, like with the definition of it and how like I talk about it, is because I'm parasocial with people in chat. I'm parasocial with y'all. Like it goes both ways. Like it's not just that chatters can be parasocial with me. I can be parasocial with chatters too. It goes both ways. Like and when I started when I learned about that and started thinking about it, yeah, I kind of am. I am parasocial with a lot of people here. To a degree, I am. And I don't think in an unhealthy way. I think I'm pretty good at keeping it healthy, but I am parasocial. When people come in here and just because of the way that my streams go and my community works, I get a lot of regulars. There's a lot of people here that have been coming into streams that have been here for almost every stream for a year or longer now. And we talk, you know? I learn about people's lives. And that does form a connection. I care about people here. I have an emotional connection to people here. It does make me kind of sad when I notice that somebody hasn't been coming into stream, or when I'll be oh my gosh, that person used to be a regular. I wonder why I haven't seen them in so long. I hope they're doing okay. That's parasocial of me. But I think that's okay. Cause at the same time, I'm keeping it just realistic. Yeah, this is just a stream. And, you know, sometimes people are just not gonna have time to watch the stream. People just are gonna want to, maybe do something else with their life. Maybe they just don't, want to be a part of the community anymore. And I just have to be okay with that. So, yeah, it's you know, some people, yeah, you just gotta be realistic. But, yeah. Honestly, I think you have a really good outlook on that. Yeah, I like to keep it healthy. So, yeah. It's okay to be a little parasocial. It's when the parasocial stuff starts becoming, you think our relation, because this is how I used to describe parasocial before I started figuring out what it actually meant and that I'm parasocial. I used to describe it as you think that our relationship is something different from what it actually is. That's where it gets unhealthy. Somebody that thinks oh yeah, as soon as they meet me, I'm gonna fall in love with them. Or you know, if I ran into somebody in public, they're gonna fucking start chatting me up, wanting to go on a date because they think that oh my god, we're super compatible. If you think you're compatible with me in a romantic sense or whatever, fun fact, you're probably not. I hate to break it to you, but that's just kind of how it is with a lot of people. You might have certain assumptions about me as a person, or about you know, the dynamics of a relationship between us, and I just want you to not have assumptions or expectations. No expectations and no assumptions. You know, and that includes assuming that I'm exactly the same on stream as I am off stream. I've said it before. In person, I'm a lot more shy. I'm a lot more introverted. I am not going to be nearly as boisterous or fucking what is it, confident, because this is a space that I'm in control of. The whole reason that I'm as fucking ballsy and confident on here as I am is because I know that I'm in control of everything here. You know, if trolls come in, I can ban them. If I don't like something that somebody's saying, I can ban them. You know, I can time people out. I can do whatever I want here because this is my space. This is a space where I know that I'm in control and that I'm safe. And that's just not the case most of the time in public. So yeah. Just don't have any assumptions, don't have any expectations. Just take it at face value and understand that, you know, at the end of the day, the relationship that we have is, circumstantial to stream. If I ever met any of y'all in person, the relationship dynamic would instantly change. Because there is the massive asterisk on me having a relationship with anybody here that it's over stream. It's through a screen. We're both in different areas of the world, just staring at a screen at the end of the day. And that changes. You know, that changes things. So just don't assume the relationship is anything that's not. The worst case of that is just people assuming that I'm gonna fall in love with them, or that they're in love with me. Fun fact, even if anybody here watching this thinks that you're in love with me, you're not. And I know that that's, like, unlikely. I know that's the kind of thing where it's like, oh, wow, that's pretty fucking, what is it, egotistical to say, like, that might even be a possibility. But the fact is that some people might actually do that. If not right now, like, if nobody's doing it right now, somebody might do that in the future. That's a possibility. That's terrifying to me. Like, because that's just, it's not how it is. Like, at least I'm the person that thinks love can't really just go one way. But I don't know. Like, love one way is just infatuation. That's kind of how I see it. Like, nobody, you don't love me. You don't really know me. There's a lot of things that y'all don't know about me. But yeah, I don't know. Just keep it realistic and keep it healthy. It is okay to, like, have, like, you know, to be a little parasocial with me. I encourage it even. You know? Like, I do. I encourage it because I want this to be a place where people can be open about their emotions. Where, like one of the reasons why I like streaming so much is because I like forming those connections with people. I like meeting people and talking to people and, like, learning about people and stuff like that. So it's nice. You know? So I encourage you. Yeah. Feel free to form, like, a fucking, like, a connection with me. I am making myself readily available for that because that's also what I want to do. And that's okay. Feel free to come in here and be open. We can talk about our lives. I'll give you fucking advice if you want it, you know? People joke about my stream being free therapy for a reason. And that's okay. As long as you keep it healthy. And again, do your part in, you know, keeping a healthy distance. More so mentally than anything else, you know? Keep a healthy distance, like, mentally. But yeah, don't get too attached, I guess is another way to put it. Don't get too attached. You know? It's okay to make a connection, just don't get super attached to me. I would dab her up, yeah. Cute with the glasses, thank you. Small changes, of course, but good ones. Yeah, that's awesome, congratulations. Probably couldn't talk, it's pretty cool, makes brain lag. Yeah. Other thing, don't come up to you talking like your old friends, basically. I think that's kind of what you're going for. Yeah. Yeah, I'd say that. Don't come up to me talking like we're old friends. If anybody ever does see me in public, like, feel free to, like, come up and, like, chat me up. Just be like, keep in mind, I startle very easily. Even people that I know in my personal life, if I run into them in public, like, oftentimes I jump and, like, yelp. Like, when they come up, like, some people come up and be like, oh my god, Ellie, and I'll be like, oh my god. Like, I'm not expecting to, like, ever get recognized. I'm not expecting to, like, ever socialize, really. So if you see me in public, just, like, you know, treat me like I'm a wild animal, okay? I'm jumpy. I scare easily. I'm like over here, like, fucking, and you come up and startle me, I might run off, you know? I might run off into the nearest fucking bushes, the nearest pair of bushes. So just, you know, be like, hi. I know you don't know me, but, yeah, I don't fucking know. I've never had anybody ever recognize me, and I'm not gonna lie, I'd never expect it to happen. So if that ever did actually happen to me, that would be extremely fucking weird for me. But yeah, if it ever does happen, feel free to come up and say hi and chat for a bit. But yeah, I am way more shy, and I'm kind of bad at small talk in person. So yeah, just come up and we can and say hi, and then, you know, like, you know, if I start getting really awkward, like, then maybe don't push on the conversation. Keep in mind that in person I kind of struggle to, like, have conversations, especially with small talk, you know? It's very weird. But yeah, just be polite, I guess, and you know, recognize that we are basically strangers. I think that's a good way of putting it, yeah. We're basically strangers. Like, sure, we're not totally strangers, but we might as well be when it comes to, like, in-person interactions. Like, so treat me like a stranger, in person. I can be a stranger that you recognize, you know? You can say hi and whatever. But keep in mind that like, honestly, like, even if you don't think of me as a stranger, like, I might not be a stranger to you, you're a stranger to me. Like, that's kind of what it's like. And recognize that, you know? I wouldn't be comfortable with, like, a stranger coming up and being, like, super touchy-feely with me. That would be very strange for me and make me extremely uncomfortable. So don't do that. You can ask for a hug and stuff, like, after we talk. Like, I love hugs. But don't open up with that shit. Don't open up with, like, coming up to me and, like, no conversation, wanting to, like, fucking hug or whatever. Like, you gotta catch me up. You gotta fill me in. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know. Hydrate. I do need to hydrate. I think people see a friendly personality and think, oh, this is an invitation to get weird and overly emotionally invested in a stranger. Yeah. Thing is, I'm actually kind of fine with people getting emotionally invested in me to a degree. Again, you know, everything in moderation. There's on Friday that I'm hitting 11 years on E. Congratulations, Eva. You're a cool girl. People should have no expectations of any degree of any type of relationship, platonic or especially otherwise, for their own safety and well-being as well as yours. Yeah. I feel like a lot of people confuse, like, what is it, personalities that they see online or in, like, media in any way. Like, they forget that they're people, too. Like, that they're full human beings. You know? Like, and I had to work as, like, a conversion tech for a while, setting up stadium events. And one of, like, the rules that we had, because it was, like, you know, the stadium that we worked at, like, they would have, like, the occasional concert or sports game or whatever, and celebrities are gonna be there, especially, like, if it's a concert. Like, I remember there was I don't even remember when, but I saw Harry Styles once. Like, I was setting up, like, the stadium, while he was practicing his performance, like, on stage. And, you know, we basically had to sign, like, included into our contracts, like, that, you know, you cannot approach celebrities. Do not start talking them up. Like, they're just people there to do a job. And you are too. Like, you cannot treat them like celebrities while you're at that job. Like, at that job, they're not a celebrity. Like, sure, they're a celebrity. But you can't start acting like they're a celebrity. You can't, like, start fangirling or anything like that. And admittedly, yeah, when you do jobs like that, you do stop seeing, like, celebrities as celebrities, pretty much. I've never been the type of person where I think of, like, celebrities as, like, these, like, oh, like, I don't know, like, they're always just people to me. I've never been the type of person that, like, has a celebrity crush or, like, thinks that I'd get along with celebrities, because a lot of the time, I mean, I'm just gonna be real, okay? A lot of celebrities are assholes. Like, in person, they're just gonna treat you like shit. Like, no matter, like, how, like, this goes for a lot of, like, actors and actresses. Like, they're just bad people that got popular. And, like, they don't seem like bad people anymore. Like, probably just because they've got a fuck ton of, like, people doing PR for them. Like, when I was seeing, like, Harry Styles practice his performance on, like, in that stadium, on the stage, it wasn't like a performance. It was weird. Like, he was just up there, like, fucking singing, but, like, not performing. He was just up there, like, kind of, like, fucking with, like, a dead face, just, like, singing. Like, fucking... He looked almost like a fish, just, like, staring off into space, like, singing, because he was just, like... They were just, like, practicing with the sound system. Like, and sure, he was, like, performing the songs, but it wasn't a performance, you know? So he wasn't putting on a show. It was just, like... It was just a guy up there. Like, seeing that, it was just a guy. Just this fucking random guy up there. And that same time, I remember that there was, like, a bunch of fucking people. Like, I think... Oh, God. The, stadium, I think they had to, like, put up extra security. But I could be wrong. Because there was, like, the genuine fear that there was going to be a bunch of fangirls that try to break into the stadium. Like, to like, talk to Harry Styles. And that's such a weird concept to me. Because it was just a guy. Like, He's just a fucking random guy. Might as well be a stranger. But yeah. I don't know. Yeah, it's just... I feel like a lot of people forget that, like, personalities that they see in media or online are people. I'm just Harry Styles just a guy. I'm just the girl. I'm just the girl. I'm just, like, a random girl that just happens to, like, stream. I don't know. Yeah. I rock climb and that makes my lats huge, so my band size is huge, my cup size is still small. Should keep my hobby and be more femme. I feel that. I've kind of got a similar thing with my boobs. Where it's like, my band size is big, but my cup size is smaller. Yeah. I'm gonna call you Boom. Hi, Boom, because we have another Ren in the community, and I don't want to, like, start making y'all both confused, so I'm gonna call you Boom. But hi, Boom. Welcome in. I'm glad you like the hair. Try to curl my hair right now. Aw. You've made a very nice community here. Thank you. I'm gonna skim chat just so I can catch up. Are femboys supported here? Fuck yeah. Why wouldn't they be? Femboys are fucking awesome. Have I reached regular status yet? What do you mean? Violet, I would say you're one of the people that I'm more parasocial with. Like, you know, you're on, like, the further end of the parasocial spectrum for me. Like, you know, because, like, you're basically, like, fucking... You might as well be like the head mod for streams. Like, you're, like, the most, what is it, like, fucking involved and, what is it, consistent mod for, like, streams. Like, you're here, like, every stream, basically. You, like, run 7TV. Like, you're generally pretty knowledgeable around, like, stream management stuff. Like, you might as well be, like, a head mod, like... And so naturally, there's gonna be, like, be more communication and discussion between me and you in private. Like, I mean, I feel like that was pretty obvious, like, when I started, like, sending you pictures of my girlfriend. But yeah, like, you're on the further end of that spectrum. So yeah. Working 14-hour days for months, yeah. Some more hires. Welcome back. I'm glad that you're getting help, because yeah, holy shit. Practice prepare for March for Pride on the 31st. Oh, nice. Parasocial goes both ways for all mid streamers. I think that goes away when you get really big. I don't think it does. I think it just gets more. You're still gonna be parasocial with some people, just not with as many people. You know, like it reaches a point where it's like, what is it? Like when I was smaller, it was a lot easier to be parasocial with more people. Now I'm parasocial with like. I'm still parasocial with most people in chat, you know? I remember names, like, I make an effort, like, I make a significant effort to, like, remember everybody's names and treat everybody like, you know, like, remind them that they're people, like, full human beings and stuff like that, because I don't want people to just feel like usernames, you know, when I'm talking to them. Like, I like thinking of everybody in chat like people, you know? Like, even though I can't see you or interact with you, like, in person, I try to, like, do my best to be in the mindset that I would act the same with if y'all were literally sitting in front of me like that, like, but yeah, like I feel like the bigger that I've gotten, I just haven't been able, like I still do that, but it's spread out more, and like there's some people where it's more concentrated, but like overall it's spread out more, and that creates less of it. So like if I got even bigger, it'd be spread out more. And then each individual person, I wouldn't be able to, like, be quite so personal with, like, possibly. Like, there would definitely need to be, like, changes made. But there'd still be a few people that I'm, like, you know, pretty parasocial with. Like, I think with big streamers, it just, like, the size, like, the number of people you can be parasocial with is still small. But you can be, you know? Like, sometimes there's just people in chat that you just connect with more. You know? Like, that just happens. Like, you know, Starry and Axolotl. Like, I just connected with them more than, like, other people that were in chat around the time. Like, and that's just how it is. And I'd still probably be parasocial with them if I got bigger. If I got, like, bigger and there was one person that I just happened to, like, vibe with in particular, then I'd probably, like, I'd probably get a bit more parasocial with them than the others. That doesn't mean, like, that I'm never getting parasocial. It just means it happens with, what is it? Less people per capita, I guess. I don't know how to put it. Less people on average. Fell early tonight. Oh, good night, Raven. Sleep well. People falling for streamers is very strange. Can I understand admiring, but anything beyond that is strange? Yeah, I don't get that either. Everyone falls in love with me. I'm sorry, Ellie. It happens. My curse. I'm so sorry. That does actually sound terrible. People falling in love with you all the time. I'm terrified of people, like, catching feelings for me. Because, like, I reciprocate, like, the amount of times I, like, reciprocate feelings is quite low, I feel like. We only see parts of each other's whole personalities. Yeah. Clover better help. No. Get that better help out of there. What is George, by the way? This is George. George is right here. This is George. He's our idol. We worship him. I just find my insurance that I can use my subs. I have no idea, but you know, you better figure it out because I want more of those subs immediately. More. Gimme. As we streamers are, I'll just run away. I can get a bit cabined in chat, but I'm like, no, don't look at me. Oh yeah, unhinged. I don't know. This happened 10 times at least. Ellie is a prey animal. Yeah. Do you accept treats in public? Yes. Here we see the wild Ellie in her natural habitat. She's quite shy, so she is likely to flee. Yes. I have exactly one person recognized me. They're an Instagram follower who recognized my cosplay at a convention. It made my whole life. That's so sweet. The chatter has startled the Ellerelli. The Ellerelli demonstrates her leap technique as she jumps into the bushes. Would you dab me up? Yeah, of course. I'm gonna meet Ellie in public and make her get startled and flustered. Yeah. Would you still be my friend if I was a worm? Yeah. Hi, saucy boy. Most men are just some guy, yeah. Well, in fact, Harry Styles actually is a fish. Crazy. Yeah. Yeah, you heard it here first, folks. Harry Styles actually a fish. You always forget that even if you idolize a person, they're still just a person. Yeah. I never got that. Like, I bring up that, like, when I was a conversion tech, because, you know, that was built into the contract. It was an instant fire, like, if you ever broke that part of the contract. If you ever started to, like, fangirl or anything, instantly fired. Like, and kicked out of the company. Because that was just, like, a problem that they had like, that happened to them multiple times. People got jobs with that, like, company that I worked at specifically so that they could get behind the scenes and start setting up stadium events with the sole purpose of running into a celebrity that they wanted. And, like, trying to create, like, a meet cute event. Like, trying to manufacture a meet cute with a celebrity. People did that. That's fucking insane. Like, how you gonna be that fucking crazy to the point where you get a job at a stadium on, like, just because you like, maybe, like, probably because you looked at that somebody had, like, a tour schedule. You looked for, like, oh, they're gonna be in here in a few months for a concert. So I'm gonna get a job at the stadium where they'll be performing the concert. That way, I can be at the stadium while they're here practicing, and I can meet them and run into them. Because we'll both be, like, behind the scenes in the stadium, in the fucking, like, fucking, you know, by the green rooms and all the shit like that. Like, crazy shit. Wild. Why? They made something cool. Doesn't mean they're God. Yeah. I like to watch your streamers Sunday night and do my e-shot. Good job. I'm proud of you. Mod, remove her weak nuclear force privilege. Ellie does have 4 E's in her Twitch handle. Yes. Do I? Wait, do I? Yes, I do. I'm on the visible light spectrum too, I think. And autistic. I think you would be on the visible light spectrum. Although I'm not sure because I haven't seen you. I'm like medium parasocial with you. How can I become more parasocial with you? I don't know. Honestly, just vibe. I like a real answer to that. I'll just vibe. My script is very good. I'm really bad with names. Unless I'm speaking to a person every day for a month, I started to remember the name. Yeah. So my dude who talked to once 6 months before and started talking to him. Like, who are you? Wild. I'm bad with names, but, like, for some reason, being on stream, I'm good with it. Hi, Ray Guns! I could be parasocial with my viewers. I met my best friend Sarah through Twitch. Aw, that's cute. Yeah, as long as it's healthy. Like, as long as, like, everybody, like, is, you know, keeping it healthy and doing their part to keep it healthy. I don't think it's a bad thing. Finn has about 2,000 per stream. They don't interact with chat too much. Doesn't mean they don't want to, but there are hundreds of messages flying by. Yeah, it just gets harder to. Like, you have to divide your attention so much more. To avoid people catching feelings, I just say this, but your girlfriend, I think she may have feelings for you. That's okay. That's okay. My girlfriend has feelings for me, and that I'm okay with, because I have feelings for her too. You see, I actually devised a cunning plan to get with my girlfriend, okay? I found her through Instagram, saw that she was posting about going to this one specific cafe, and it being a place that she liked to go to. I got a job at that cafe, and then, about 3 months after I started working there, she showed up. She came in, and then I started, like, I started chatting her up, and I dropped some cups in front of her, and she helped me pick them up, and that was our meet cute. See, so... It was all actually carefully manufactured so that my girlfriend would catch feelings for me. So it's all entirely under my control, you see. So I am not I'm not scared. I'm not afraid. I'm not afraid. Good night, Kira. Sleep well. And love for being myself. You being a light of positivity with us and you're like, I'm so cute. Oh, thank you. You're adorable. That's too creepy. Wait, what? Oh, yeah, the stadium thing. Yeah, it's fucking wild. Imagine being like the celebrity, knowing that people are gonna do that shit to you. Knowing that somebody out there might do that to you. That's fucking crazy. That's how you stop feeling like a person. Hi, Val. Judging a mute cute in any way is gross and creepy. Yeah. Here's the fit. Got the black nails. I hope you enjoyed it. Ellie's gonna be so big someday she's gonna have to have a security team that monitors her security team because of parasocial security guards. Nova and Vi are gonna run their little platoon of interrogators, yeah. But stream, I clean my room. Good! I'm proud of you for being productive. I'm just a little fox who lays at the bottom of Ellie's bed, and that's also okay. We're here to vibe. That's pretty much it. I'll call it a night. Night night. Good night. This is why I follow Ella or Ellie. Wait, what? Oh, you're taking notes. Oh, yes, on how to manufacture a meet cute to get into a relationship with somebody that you find on Instagram. Yes. Gear mind move, yeah. I just talked to my now GF at the bar. Luckily, you didn't drop a burger, then it would have been a meet cute, which is a completely different thing. Oh, our meet cute was definitely a meet cute, too. Well, later that night. Ellie possesses the power to wear that outfit into an MRI machine and walk out unharmed. GF make them for you? Can you see the necklaces? Yeah. Boom. How's that? She caught up on chat, right? Crazy. Also, anybody that's heard me talk about how I met my girlfriend before knows that I'm lying. I literally just met her fucking on a dating app. Oh, good night, Chris. Sleep well. Thanks for hanging out. Okay, I might just like try to speedrun Peak. I'm not gonna lie. We might just try to speedrun Peak for a bit, last bit of stream, or I might just end stream because there's also like 40 minutes left in stream. Another fit check. Okay. Might be too antisocial to be parasocial. That is also fine. Problem is I can't like really spread my legs much with this because it's so fucking tight. Like, look, this is like the most I can like spread my legs. That's the downside. Your pee? Thank you. Wait. We'll do dailies. We need to do dailies. We'll do dailies. We'll do dailies, and I might end stream after that. Not sure if I'll do peak. I'd be concerned if anyone thought you were serious about staging meeting your girlfriend. Why? Do you think that I wouldn't? Do you think that I couldn't? Are you doubting my ability to do such a thing? Alright, hold on here. Let me throw this up on the screen share. Do you think love can bloom even on a battlefield? Yes. Although I think that would be very rare. Doing dailies, let's go, right? Cut off the top. Why is it doing that? Huh? What the fuck is going on? It's never done that before. I have no idea what's happening. OBS? More like OBS. Okay, so you do that there. Why aren't you doing that on this? Okay, hold on a second. Okay, there we go. That was very weird. Do it down here. Alright. Otakon, character from hit 1998 video game Metal Gear Solid 1? Heck yeah. They find a character over, political discussions, yeah. Is that a church fan and some of it kind of prodigy in chair sock and was cheered on by my now girlfriend. We talked for like an hour and a half afterwards. A stranger who I felt comfortable talking to right off the bat. Aw, that's so cute. Here, Mini. We don't need to count. That sells 50-piece nuggets. KFC. I swear it's KFC. Lake craft with a palindromic name. Isn't that kayak? Kayak. Just looking for a broken down car. I don't know what that is yet. Indianapolis NFL team. Circle above an angel's head. Halo. Royal. There's people in Arizona. I don't know that one. Hard-headed animal. Separately. Fucking, I don't know. Karaoke bar accessories. I have no idea. Blair. Ah. That might be wrong, actually, but I don't care. I don't know the Indianapolis NFL team. That I don't know. God, I feel like this one I should know. Heart. Bolts. Ram. Is this Mike's but with a K? Mike's with a K? I've never fucking heard of that. Okay. Alright. Alright, whatever. Mm-hmm. Too easy. Acid would be too easy. Can you acid with 2 C's? No. Mike's is definitely corrupt spelling. Right, Gleepglorp? Roll life? And I was like, oh my god, yeah. Webby. Webby, you are such a good girl. Thank you for being here and such a good puppy. Thanks for hanging out and keeping me company. I appreciate it. Especially on days like this. Good girl. I want to see if I can get something with 2 C's. Ugh. Tactic. You want to talk about it, Webby? Sorry. Hi, Tony. I just want to, like, I could... Alright, I'll just do it the fucking possibly boring way. You could that. It's lame. Tacid. Oh, wait. Okay, apparently I don't know how to spell tacit at all. Deca. Oh, no. What was that other thing that I was gonna do? Date. Hmm. Nah, I'm not gonna figure it out. I'm not gonna figure it out. No, I'm not. Okay. I don't fucking know, bait. Just gonna end it. Missing center letter. Oh, okay, so it needs a center letter. Okay. Yeah, we'll just do decide. I don't fucking know. I'm gonna stick this. I want to go on to something else. I'm not done yet. Oh, it normally kicks me out around here. Oh. Oh, okay. Abdicate. I'm just gonna do that. Get over with. Blah, 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 blah. Wordle. Okay. Adduct. Okay, shit, needs 2 Ds. No. So O has to be in one of these spots. Let's see. No, because F can't be there. Solid? Oh. S can't be there. Can't be there. Can't be there, so S has to be one of these two spots. Hmm. 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 Ah. Hmm. Ah. Would that even work? Okay. Alright, there we go. Lousy. Connections. Open, close. Let me see. Petition envelope. Beach. Address. These are things that you sign, is kind of how I'm interpreting it. Name, address. Five. Damn. Envelope. Address. Name. These are things that you would need for a letter. Yeah, needs for sending a letter. Okay. Petition. Press, push, open. Welcome. Accessible. Open, welcome, accessible. Andy. Okay. These are just all things that mean, you know, you can basically... something, I don't know, accessible. By accessible, close. Andy. Okay. Here mentally, because I love connections. Heck yeah. Mentally, I'm on the mountains of madness, mind surrounded by the weight of unknowable truths. That's literally how I feel like constantly. Petition, press, assembly, speech. First Amendment freedoms, I would not have expected that. Words on a door. Damn, these things get weird. Strands. Think again. Oh, thank you, song. You're very sweet. Thank you. Aw. I appreciate you. Pontificate. Quantify. Feelings. Huh? Right? Right brain. Okay. Okay. Intuition. Spawned. I don't know what I was going for there. Ops. Ops. Tane. Oh, creativity. Oh, jeez. Okay. Neat. This is all the last word. It's all this. Good night, Cuddle Bear. You were close before? Spawn. Is it spontaneity? But I just can't spell spontaneity. Spontaneity. There we go. Okay. I just had to go the other way. Letterboxed, I guess. Solving 5 words. Oh, God. There's an S, I could do Givus, but I can't. Bonk. Bonking. Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Heck yeah, we're going for bonk. We're going for bonking. Wait, could we do boinking? Wait. Boinking. It works. Boinking. Oh. We need to start with G, whatever we're doing next. Do blob. Oh, I can't do Goliath. Golem. Can I do that? Could just do Glum. Let's do Glum. Math. Mathematical. You solve within 5 words. Solve that shit in 3 words. Into. Base 3 word. Tell me about it. Boinking is where it's at, really. Alright, that's all the games. That's all the dailies. Did all the dailies. There's nothing else now, huh? Yeah, I think I might just call stream there. it's been a stream. Why is my hair so frizzy on this side? Pain. Yeah. Well, if it's the best I could normally do, then I'll take it. Heck yeah. Let me see, I missed a bunch of chat. Bye. Some serious health concerns I didn't find out about till the day after she... Ooh, oh my god. Shit. Okay, hold on a second. Yeah, we'll talk about this for a second. Doing a spelling game now? Yeah, we were. Welcome back, Happy. Hi, Verena. That's for the reason my girlfriend broke up with me. Onto it. Oh, I'm sorry that your girlfriend wasn't into it. Well, actually, I mean, sounds like you just need to find somebody that is into it, honestly. Alright, ray guns. Weeks now, I'm dealing with some serious health concerns. I am so sorry, Webby. Broke goth kami GF. Woke broth kami GF. Ooh. Wah. Wah. I'm sorry, Webby. Sorry that I got distracted. Nova just modded me. Why am I flustered? Because you're such a good girl. Boinking is originally more of an onomatopoeia, but that's, you know, how words start. Words, there is no objective words. Words are just created. And being created through the use of onomatopoeia can do that. Same with sigh. Like, you know, like fucking, I imagine sighing is like very similar. Sigh. I don't know. We've reached the terminus, yeah. Sent from Kiki and Booba, yeah. Linguistic Adam and Eve, I could see it. We're gonna raid somebody. I need to stop looking at my face right now. I just desperately need to stop looking at it. Alexis, you are such a good girl. Thank you for hanging out while you could. I appreciate it. Well, I'd say why you could, but you've been here basically the whole time. Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. And you are such a good girl. And a good fox. Yeah. Cutie. Your mod modded me, by the way, and I'm blushy about it. Yeah. Uh-huh. As you should be. I don't know who to raid. I don't know who to raid. Who do we raid? I raided Nova yesterday. Maybe we raid. Maybe we can raid just Sin again. I don't know. I'm overthinking this, and I'm just starting to, like, feel bad. So I should probably just get going before I start crying on stream. I might be starting my period. That might be the reason for a lot of my troubles today, honestly. Alright, everybody. Raid is starting. Thank you all for hanging out while you could. I appreciate the company. Greatly. I greatly appreciate the company. I will see you all tomorrow. When I open Twitch again in 5 months, I will see you then, saucy boy. Until then, have a good time. And just make sure that you're taking care of yourself. Oh, my ex just texted me, so you're straight now? Oh my fucking god. Trans was my at the time bisexual girlfriend. She didn't react well, and we broke up a month later. Started HRT a year and a half later. I'll never look back. Leap Glorp, fuck your GF. Or, well, your ex-GF. Yeah. Damn, that is so lame of her. I am so sorry that you had to go through that. That fucking sucks. Hi, Adrador. Hi. I'm sorry. Yeah, sorry. I mean, welcome in. It's nice to see you here. Sorry that stream's ending. But yeah. Alright, everybody. Good night. I will see you all tomorrow. I'm glad that you enjoyed stream, Gleep Corp. And I hope that you enjoyed it too, Happy. You're welcome to come back anytime, of course. No stress, obviously. But yeah. Alright, drink lots of water, everybody. Eat good food. And tonight in the mirror, tell yourself that you're beautiful. There you go.